This video has been brought to you by the U.S. Department of Federal Bureau of Investigation, Department of Justice. Remember, kids, winners don't use drugs. Anyway, greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and Chum-on! We're gonna finish off our SEGA Arcade Extravaganza with Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, based off the hit movie Moonwalker. And for those who are wondering, wait, this is not the Genesis version. Well, this is actually the arcade version of Moonwalker.
I didn't know there was an arcade version.
Well, now you know, and no one gets at the battle.
How many quarters? How many quarters were put into this game?
A lot, trust me.
Actually, I only knew about the Genesis version.
Wait a minute! This is a fighting game?
Yep.
Holy, what? There are three. Why are there three Michael Jacksons on screen?
Oh, this is way better than Shaq Fu! This is what I'm talking about. This is cheesy, but I love this.
Similar to the Genesis game, but it's completely different.
So that's what happens when you insert the coins. Okay.
Yeah.
Round 1, Cavern.
So yep, this is Mr. Big, played by Joe Pesci.
They're playing bad. They're playing instrumental for bad.
Yep. Are you happy, Malcolm?
Yes. I hope they played Black and... Oh no, Black and White came out during this. I hope they played.
Okay, this game actually looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, in fact, fun fact, this is actually the first ever arcade game that I recorded for this channel. This is before I recorded the real Ghostbusters.
Hey, look, there's Bubbles. Give me some Bubbles.
Oh yeah! Bubbles makes you turn into a robot overlord.
Robot
Holy
overlord.
crap. Damn, I really like the sprite animation on when Michael Jackson dances and
You've been short back.
also why is Michael Jackson a robot now?
Okay, quick question. Have any of you guys seen the movie Moonwalker?
Not me.
Okay, well, if you've seen the movie of Moonwalker, you notice that, spoiler alert, in the end he turned into a robot and destroys every single one of the Dr. Big's henchmen.
So that's why. Okay.
Being famous is weird.
I love how he moonwalks while he's charging up that attack.
Yeah.
It's like a Saiyan.
This game actually looks kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does. It actually looks better than the Genesis game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I agree.
I've never
heard the Genesis. Because I heard the
Genesis version is like a 2D side scroller, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, and I remember like I remember like there's one version of Moonwalker on the Genesis where Thriller is played, and then they made another version where yeah, I know that the level of music of that song is called another. I'm not gonna tell you. I'll tell you when we get to it. So, yeah.
I love how all the little girls just look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, what's your first exposure to Moonwalker, or if not Moonwalker, then how about Michael Jackson?
I first heard of Michael Jackson. Believe it or not, the first time I've heard of Michael Jackson is sadly enough, when he died, honestly.
Oh.
I know, that was a pretty bad first exposure to him. But then I started hearing how great he was, and I heard that he was involved with a lot of SEGA games back then. Like, and I heard that he was part of Sonic the Hedgehog 3's development as well, and
yep.
I heard stories about him, and it kind of, and the more I see this guy, the more tempted I am to actually looking up some more music by him and start listening to it some more, even if I've never heard these songs before, because I'm not really someone who actually puts on the radio and listens to whatever's randomly playing. That's just not my thing.
I'm coming for you, Monkey D. Luffy.
Well, my first exposure was, when one of my teachers would often play Man in the Mirror before class started in elementary school.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh yeah.
That's like most inspirational songs.
True.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Sounds interesting. you know, if Kylie loves that song, I have a feeling I might like that song as well
Oh,
because
you would
she's.
love. Oh, you. It kind of makes you feel a lot about yourself and the world. It's a really great message. You
Yeah.
really gotta listen to that.
The reason I say I have a feeling that I would like it since Kylie likes it is because Kylie actually has shared a lot of different music with me, but previously on Google Plus, and about 90% of the time I enjoyed the music that she shared with me.
90% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah.
Nice. I wish I got that reference, but I would assume that's a Michael Jackson reference.
Oh no, Anchorman. You gotta watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie, man.
Never mind.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, anybody else want to share their thoughts before I share mine?
What, Lucas?
oh, sorry. I was I wonder if I can answer my own question. Like, I was first exposed to Michael Jackson when my dad told me about a song called Thriller. I saw the music video and it was awesome. And I never heard of Moonwalker until I just looked up like whatever movie there was by Michael Jackson, and then I saw Moonwalker and I was like, wait, what? Like Moonwalker is a movie? Like, okay. And then I saw the Nostalgia Critic review of it, and I think I began to realize that it's actually a pretty good movie, despite the fact that it's mostly just music videos and whatnot. But basically, like I think the Genesis version as well. But this game, it basically is based on the good part of the movie. The only part of the movie that is precisely original, and that's the part where Michael Jackson goes into this bar and goes in and basically saves the kids from the evil Mr. Big, played by Joe Pesci.
Die, Joe Pesci.
Huh?
Ow. Okay.
There's Beat It.
Okay. Actually, Scott, did you say yours?
No, but I don't really have that much. I'm trying to think here. Like, I'm trying to remember what was the first exposure I had to Michael Jackson. I think it might have been Thriller.
Oh,
Actually, no, wait. Jackson 5. Jackson 5. There we go.
Oh, Jackson 5, okay.
Oh yeah, he was the lead singer of
Okay.
Jackson 5.
Can I point something out real quick?
Sure.
Michael Jackson, like, apparently he did the hat throw attack before Mario did in Super Mario Odyssey.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He threw his hat at like a boomerang, just like how Mario does in Super Mario Odyssey. Ha! So it's official. Michael Jackson. The hat trick from Super Mario Odyssey was inspired by Michael Jackson. Fact, maybe.
I hope so. That explains a lot about Nintendo than it does about Sega.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I guess yeah. So it's a simple answer.
It gets better. I think Mario actually can wear a similar outfit to the outfit that Michael Jackson is currently wearing in this game.
Oh hell yeah! Cannot wait to get that game then. Alrighty. Well, my first, I guess, exposure to MJ. Yeah, my parents are. they love a whole lot of music, but I think Michael was like the best for them. I think they love them both, and basically they told me back in the day, like I was always like weirded out by the way Michael like talked or how he did, and it's like, hey mama, why does he move around like a woman?
I'm so
you're gonna trigger
sorry.
the Tumblr users.
Okay, he's an artist.
That's gonna trigger somebody.
That's just how he.
Yeah, it's a trigger any Michael Jackson
Yeah,
fan.
but it wasn't when I realized like Michael's androgynous.
Hey,
so
hey,
that's totally
you gotta be
fine.
careful. You're gonna trigger the feminists.
That is true. That is true.
But that was the way.
Oh.
Seriously,
Oh,
that was just the way.
guys.
the best.
I did not know any better.
Okay, so one thing I want to point out, like, if anyone has seen the movie, there's something on the wall. It's written "batter." That's a reference. That's a reference to one of the little original skits. It's basically like the kid version of Michael Jackson's "Bad."
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Better.
Anyway, one thing I'd like to say is that from what I can tell, what I heard let me speak.
Sorry.
Well, from what I've heard, what Elvis Presley did for rock and roll is basically what Michael Jackson did for pop, I believe.
Yeah.
Amen. That's what I'm talking about.
Because if that's true, then damn, this guy definitely seems legendary.
Yeah, he was he is seriously the best performer I've ever seen on live. No, I've never seen anybody actually do. He sounded like he was just coming from the studio every time he's on stage. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lucas, So I guess since we brought Patrick for this commentary, why don't we let him speak as well?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Go ahead.
Okay. So my first exposure to Michael Jackson. Ever since I was really young. Michael Jackson, in Jackson 5, ABC
Yeah.
brothers. His sister Janet Jackson does a couple of music too. But I was more interested in Michael Jackson's involvement, where like he helped compose some of the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He was also a guest in Space Channel 5 Part 1 and Part 2, where like.
Oh yeah.
we
I
had
forgot
to-
about that. In Space Channel 5, don't you actually like rescue Michael Jackson from like these aliens or something?
Yeah, for the
Really?
Yeah, like in the first game, like they added him at the last minute.
Wow.
Yeah.
After hearing this, that's gonna make me want to actually try out Space Channel 5.
Yeah, it was great. He's all like, "Get out of here, you Allah! This is a trap." And he has his moments too in the game. When Ulala and him like fighting.
Oh, they team up. That's awesome.
Yeah, and another Michael Jackson reference I like from Sega with Yakuza 0, when they
Really?
when they added they made it like a tribute to Michael Jackson. Call him Michael Jackson was he passed away. So they made a character and they call him not Jackson, Miracle Johnson. I think.
Ah.
And they'll do like the little point pose too, where you like.
It's
Yeah.
they know.
Yeah.
They know that's awesome. Like the Japanese equivalent to Michael Jackson, in other words.
Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah.
Another thing about his sister Janet Jackson, that bridge, the bridge zone from like the first song.
Yeah, on the Game Gear and Master System.
Yeah, I can't remember what song she made and stuff, but it had to it.
So
Okay.
yeah. So anyway, that was part 1 of Moonwalker. To the next time when we get to part 2, the finale of Moonwalker and our Sega Arcade Extravaganza.
Finale of the Sega Arcade Extravaganza. So stay tuned for that thrilling finale. Huh?
I get it. Thriller.
Had to be done.
Yep.